Okay.
Yeah.
And so as I do the math, right? So 4,000 trucks, just for reference, everyone, 4,000 trucks at 225,000 per truck is a $900 million a year sale market, right? Like I'm selling 900 million a year in just truck sales, right?
Yeah.
And let's say the trucks, I mean, if you were to guess, like how much profit do you think these trucks have? Like 25, 30% gross margins?
Oh, on a brand new sale?
Yeah, on a brand new sale.
Gross margin.
Yeah, gross margin.
I'm not privy to that information, but if I had to take a guess, I would say for the dealership, because all these trucks are sold through dealerships,
Okay.
it's between 6 and 8%.
Can you name a truck, like a diesel truck manufacturer that might be publicly traded?
Sure. So the major ones are PACCAR, which is a Dutch company, but they operate under the brand names Kenworth and Peterbilt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I recognize those.
See them everywhere. Daimler, which is Freightliner, and their big plant is in the Carolinas. And then you have Navistar, which is, in Chicago, where I used to live. Which is also
so just looking at Navistar, right? So Navistar makes, let's see what their gross margins are. Because Navistar is probably a pretty clean comparable, right? I mean, they make trucks. Like that's what
they make trucks. Like, so you could look at any of those and Volvo.
Okay. So Navistar makes 18 to 20% gross margins. Everyone, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So 900. So I'm just like, this is really interesting. I think 900 million in sales, 4,000 trucks.
Yeah.
Times, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. 20% gross margins means that the whole natural gas trucking industry is making $180,000 in $180 million a year in gross profit, right?
Selling trucks.
Just selling trucks.
Yeah.
And so let's like even just be super generous and slap an 8 to 10x multiple on it times, let's call it 10, let's call it 9, right? Let's call it 9, right? That's a $1.6 billion industry.
Right.
Like that industry is worth, so natural gas trucking is worth 1.6 billion. Now
divided by 4 major OEMs.
Okay. So, but let's just say there's one player, which it never happens, right?
Yeah,
like technology, guys, like you don't understand that like technology is actually like not that differentiating. Like the US invented the nuclear bomb and tomorrow, like Russia had it, right? I mean, like technology just generally tends to get like copied very quickly, right? And then so you have a lot of different players, right? It's the reason why Rivian is going to compete with Tesla and a lot of that stuff. So you're saying if they can, if like we're saying together, if hydrogen fuel cell trucks can have the same level of success that natural gas trucks can, that one company that monopolizes the whole thing should be worth like two, let's call it 2 billion. Let's just round it up. $2 billion.
Yeah.
When they get that.
And maybe double it because let's just assume they're not making any money on the fuel.
Okay.
We'll put that on the side.
Yeah.
If their trucks cost $350,000, $375,000, let's just, for argument's sake, since that's double or triple, let's just double the market cap, right? Because they're making more.
They're making more money per truck or whatever. So yeah, you're right. So let's just double it.
Take your number,
$4 billion if they can kind of get to where the whole natural gas trucking industry has gotten over a decade. Would you say it's like 2 decades, 3 decades?
I would say a decade and a half.
Okay, a decade and a half, 15 years.
Really, the last decade has been the growth period.
Okay, cool. So it's super interesting.